This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
I'm Chris Young with the WMNF News headlines. Pinellas County's summer elementary school programs are getting a makeover this year. They're adjusting to adapt to the lack of federal pandemic relief funds it's had in the past 3 years. The program, called Summer Bridge, will deprioritize unlimited enrollment and summer field trips, according to the Tampa Bay Times. But Superintendent Kevin Hendricks said the district will now point its limited funds to initiatives to boost kids' reading and writing skills. TikTok is back after a brief dark period. On Sunday, the social media app with 170 million U.S. users went dark. About 12 hours later, TikTokers saw a message thanking them for their patience and support, and that quote, as a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the U.S. The message came the day before Trump was sworn in. Trump previously promised to pause the ban by executive order on his first day in office. Tampa TikTok creator DC Banks says the ban didn't worry him too much.
I was skeptical of when it was going to come back up, but I knew it was going to come back up. I knew Trump was going to do something, so I was thinking about a week span, so I wasn't really worried about it.
Trump led the effort to ban TikTok during his first term as president. The app is still not available for download on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. The city of Tampa is growing its bike network and becoming even more interconnected as the current Green Spine cycle track expands. The Green Spine is an east-west urban bicycle track that currently begins at Cass Street and North Rome Avenue and runs through the downtown core and on through Ybor City into East Tampa. The next phases will bring the Green Spine north up Nuccio Parkway and North 15th Street to Cascade and Park at East 21st Avenue. During construction, drivers should expect delays and detours around impacted areas. Officials hope the Green Spine will improve safety for both bicyclists and drivers. In the years 1973 through 75, John Lennon was estranged from Yoko Ono and lived in Los Angeles. WMNF's Sean Canan reports Lennon's girlfriend from that period is in Florida, exhibiting her photographs of their time together.
It's called John Lennon's Lost Weekend. It was filled with music and parties and documented in photographs by May Pang. She's showing those photos as a way for people to see what Lennon looked like during that productive time of his career.
They can come and talk to me, and they can now see the photos of John the way I saw him. I didn't take it all the time because I felt, it had to be special. There were times when I looked at it and said, oh, this is a great shot. But this was only for us.
In The Lost Weekend, the photography of May Pang, people can see photos of John Lennon and his friends, including the only photograph of Lennon signing the contract to dissolve the Beatles. May Pang took that shot at Walt Disney World's Polynesian Resort. For WMNF News, I'm Sean Canan.
The exhibit opens this Friday at Tempest Projects in Ybor City. It runs through Sunday. You can find out more information and watch the full interview at WMNF.org. The same storm that produced historic snowfall over the Panhandle continues to bring gloomy conditions to the central and southern peninsula, including our area today. Meteorologist Megan Borowski from the Florida Public Radio Emergency Network says,
So freezing and sub-freezing temperatures to the north have allowed the Panhandle and north central Florida to receive inches, plural, of snow and also accumulations of sleet and freezing rain. Now, in our region, the storm system is bringing in cooler but above freezing air, and that means precipitation today will be in the form of a bone-chilling rain in some spots. On and off showers are expected throughout central Florida today, whereas over South Florida, we can expect spotty showers and overcast skies.
Megan reminds us that temperatures are going to trend below average for the next few days, with highs in the upper 40s and lower 50s and lows in the 30s. One state senator wants to reverse course on a school start time rule that would take effect next year. The legislature imposed the rules 2 years ago that would require middle schools begin class no earlier than 8 a.m. and high schools no earlier than 8:30 a.m. Republican State Senator Jennifer Bradley called the measure a financial and logistical challenge for school districts. Former House Speaker Paul Renner advocated for the law 2 years ago, saying that students deserve a school schedule that better matches their sleep patterns. Almost half of high schools in the state start daily before 7:30 a.m. Today, showers are likely, and then it should be partly sunny with a high of 54. Tonight should be chilly with periods of rain and a low of 40. I'm Chris Young with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.